Hi, it's Ileana here. So today I thought I'd talk a little about what is flying in the skies of Earth. Um, a week and a half ago, I had gone outside during the night. It was about 11:40. I live in the Surrey area of British Columbia, Canada. So I was just, walking around. I live in a forested area, so for me, it was not too far away from my house. So I decided to go for a walk, and intuitively I felt guided to take my camera with me. I have a Nikon camera with a 85 millimeter lens, zoom lens. I don't know why, but I was guided to take my camera and go outside while on my walk at 11:40 p.m. Like I said, is just, I don't know, just something guided me to take a few pictures of the night sky. And lately I've been seeing more triangular shaped type of craft above my house and in the forested area where the clear sky is above the tree line. So basically, when I took a couple of pictures, it was hard to take the pictures because the objects kept zooming in and out. And I've been seeing more and more of them on my way back home from work at 8:30 p.m. and as well when I'm going for walks in the evenings outside when it's late. And the objects are bigger and bigger now, and they zoom in and zoom out, zip in and zip out when they're flying about, and there's no noise. It's not a helicopter, it's not an airplane because it's very quiet, and it's not your typical shape. When I took the pictures, it turned out there were triangles up in the sky, in space. So that was interesting, and they were the colors of purple and blue in color. They're not flashing red lights or yellow lights. It's not an airplane. It's not a helicopter. They're noiseless and soundless. This just leads me to believe that it might be the TR-3B USAF advanced craft that has been talked about lately, that some of the industrial military complex has, that their programs as the SSP have, that's been around for quite a bit now. And it's advanced craft. It's still secret. It hasn't been disclosed, but there is a name to it, the TR-3B, and I think I just got an image of it above my house late at night. It's triangular shape, and there were other triangles around it, not as clear as the one in the middle, but there's about 5 of them, so it's quite interesting what's flying out there in the sky. And, I'm not ruling out that it could be a UFO. I'm not ruling that out, that it could be of extraterrestrial origin, but I think it's of Earth origin. Secret military type thing. What I captured on my digital camera this time. I mean, UFO craft do have that triangular shape, or the chevron shape, which some of the Alliance ships also have from the SSPs. So I'm not ruling anything out, but I think it is more of the SSP nature than anything else at this point, that it's man-made. And there's a lot of them flying about near my work site, near my home, and and I've had some interesting communications, SSP related communication. So I'm not surprised that they're monitoring the area near my house and near my work. I think they're watching me. They're monitoring what I'm doing, what I'm disclosing. And I thought I'd check it out and see what's what in the sky. And I was quite surprised at the picture that I was able to take, because the craft would not hold still. It did not want me taking that picture, that's for sure. It kept zipping in and out and disappearing. But I was determined, and I kept at it for about 10 minutes. Really working my camera sensors, really working my camera. Could barely keep up, but it took a very good picture, at least for what it is. I don't have a super focused zoom lens, but I think I did okay with what I did. I could clearly see what I took a picture of, and I cropped it. So I'm going to do a little poster of it with a picture that I took in the night sky and some other images of USAF craft just for a demonstration. And there's a little diagram in the image that the poster will accompany my video with this description. So that's my little update of what I've been doing and what I've been taking images of on my walks at night. And I'm not afraid to go out at night near my house in the woods. It's not too far from my house. It's about 5 minutes away. And I like taking night walks at night because I'm very, my intuitive abilities are better at night. They're more clear, and it's easier for me to sense what's going out in the sky or in space at night. That's when most of my communications with ETs happens. My astral travel, even my light body travel out of the body. So it's mostly at night. It's sometimes when I'm sleeping and sometimes I'm wide awake. You know, when I astrally travel to the ships or I physically, literally beamed out and not prepared for any of it. You know, it happens when it happens. I have no preparation. I almost have no ability to sense when it would happen, and there's no warning when it happens. It just happens mostly when it happens. Sometimes I'm aware of when meetings will occur and it's a scheduled meeting, but most of the time I'm just beamed out or astrally travel where I need to go to participate in and what I need to participate in. Or I go on little types of missions to see what there is in the timeline, to look at, to fix sometimes minor things, sometimes it's bigger things. I've been working with Slipstream timeline, basically temporal timeline work that I've been doing. It's hard to describe, but I've been looking into various timelines in Slipstream, transdimensional space and hyperspace. That's what I've been doing. That's where I've been. And I end up drawing these very interesting symbols and lines and symmetries on paper and mapping out what the timeline Slipstream event was like and what I was doing. So I have physical, basically, drawings of what I'm doing with my mind when I'm in the Slipstream timelines. When I'm monitoring them or modifying them for whatever purpose, for positive frequencies, to make changes, to keep the main timelines going. So that's what I've been doing as well with temporal timeline projections and mapping. Something else interesting that I'm exploring. It's a huge part of who I am to intuitively explore various things that have to do with time travel, space travel, that kind of stuff. It's just a huge part of my life mission, and I'm doing it, and it's interesting work. So this is my latest update. Thank you. Namaste.